all done at the pool at Mandalay Bay. I have always heard that this was like one of the best pools in all of Las Vegas. So I was actually really looking forward to checking this out. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit underwhelmed. Don't get me wrong, the plants and the landscape and everything is beautiful. I almost feel like it's almost too big of a layout though. And maybe it's because we had never been here before. We didn't really know exactly where to go, so we kind of just parked ourselves by the wave pool, like on the beach area, because I thought, it'd be nice to be on the sand and things like that. That said though, I don't know if that was maybe the best pool for us to be at. We didn't even end up going in the water because unfortunately we're here at a time when it's a little bit on the cooler side. So it's about 60 degrees or so Fahrenheit, so about 15 to 20 degrees. No, actually, it started off when we got here. The first 2 days were about 10 degrees, so it's like unseasonably cold. The day we decided to go to the pool, I think it ended up getting close to about 20 degrees Celsius, about 60 Fahrenheit. So it was a little bit better. Once you're in the sun, it felt a lot better. And it is unfortunate we came at that time because that was one of the things I was actually really looking forward to was doing a pool day. It is going to get better weather-wise throughout the week, so there will be more, to see in the future. But anyway, yeah, we just didn't have the best pool day. And I mean, that could have been for a number of reasons. We are here during, which they're telling us it's spring break. I didn't realize it was spring break. It's also a long weekend. We're here for Easter weekend. So first and foremost, it's a lot of kids here. So, when you're kind of trying to relax by the pool and things like that, we're not really able to do that. That was probably the first kind of hit against the pool for us, which again is not anything to do with the pool. This is actually probably a great resort for, families if they do have kids, because the pool area is probably aimed more towards at least that area where the wave pool is. Secondly, it just kind of felt like the pool didn't have like an official identity, I guess. For example, when we hang out at like say the pool at the Bellagio, or even at Palazzo, I find it's more of a relaxing. The music is a little bit more like subdued, it's not like crazy party anthems and things like that. It's usually more like, like just kind of chill music, hanging by the pool. It's more of a relaxing pool experience. The Mirage I found was more like top 40 music, so it felt like more of like a fun atmosphere. I mean, still somewhat relaxing, but still more of a fun atmosphere. This one, music-wise, I don't know, I just couldn't really read the vibe. I couldn't really read the vibe, I guess is the best way to put it, because for the first like half an hour at least of us being there, it was just all country music. And if you're into country music, that's totally cool. It's not one of my favorite genres by all means. So, when I wanted to hang out by the pool, like, I guess I kind of imagined it being more just top 40 type music that kind of everybody can kind of enjoy. You're not going to maybe like every song, but you'll like maybe the odd song that comes on. But when it is just straight up country for the first however long, I don't know, I found myself having a hard time getting into it. As I mentioned, the pool sort of area is very expansive. It's a really, really big area. And I think the part of the problem, like I said, is that we did park ourselves by the beach area. We didn't go into the lazy river just because, as I said, it was a little bit on the cooler side. We didn't really feel like going in the water, to be honest with you. So I think the weather did have a pretty big, factor in all of, how we felt about the pool. But we also stumbled across the other pool area as we were getting ready to go, where it seemed like it was just more of like a pool atmosphere. They had a little hot tub, which was absolutely full, again, because it was on the cooler side. And again, a lot of kids. It was just a lot of kids. But again, this is a sort of, I don't want to say family friendly, but I guess it is a family friendly resort because of that kind of atmosphere. But it just wasn't the pool experience I guess I was kind of looking for. I imagined the pools themselves being a lot bigger, but it just felt like there was a lot more areas just to sort of walk around, and it took almost a while to even get to the pool from the actual hotel area. I don't know. I guess the overall sort of, to drive things home, it was not my favorite pool experience. I guess that's probably the best way to put it. Do I think it's a bad pool? Not at all. I think it's got a lot of pluses to it for sure. I think maybe we just came at a bad time, that the weather happened to be on the cooler side, happened to be a lot more kids around. Yeah, I think that's probably just my overall kind of feeling and just thoughts about it. The wave pool is a neat, if it was a bit warmer I probably would have gone into it, because it's kind of a neat kind of concept to just have this sandy beach. You can hear the waves coming in from the wave pool, and it does kind of take you back to being at like a sort of a beach vacation, which was kind of nice, and which is why I guess I did want to park in that area as well and just be amongst the sand. But that said, you also had kids around you building sand castles and stuff, so again, it did kind of take you a little bit away from that sort of relaxing and fun experience. We did end up just getting a couple drinks. Like we got 2 Dole Whips. We had them made with tequila because I'm a tequila fan, and I just find that when I drink tequila, I don't really have, and I don't like to mix. If I stick to one alcohol, I tend to try and just stick to that. So I don't really like to mix too much. So we had them actually, they're usually made with rum. We had them made with tequila, just, felt better doing it that way. They were still good, but that said, they were like, for 2 of them, it was like $50 US, so a little on the pricier side. Cody got a Red Bull as well, which I'm pretty sure was like $11 or something like that, which, I mean, you can get a case of Red Bull for around that much. Again, these are strip prices, these are what you expect, so it is what it is. But yeah, just overall, I would say I would give it another chance. We are unfortunately checking out soon, so unfortunately we don't really have too much more time to check it out, but I am glad I saw it. I would definitely still give it another chance if we did come back to Mandalay Bay in the future, because it was nice. I just don't feel like maybe we got to experience, we didn't get the pool day I wanted. Let's just put it that way. We didn't get the pool day that I sort of wanted and was hoping for. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to put it. There is a little club area, Moria Beach Club, I think it's called. There's a couple places to get food. They will come to you if you have, which I did think was actually a nice feature. They have the little QR code on your daybed, so you can just scan that, and they will come to you and bring you drinks, food, whatever you want. But you can also go to the actual like grill areas and get yourself a snack or get something to eat. So I do think that is good that they do have that service there. But yeah, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for it, that's for sure. But yeah, I guess that's probably my overall consensus about the pool area. I don't really have too much more to say. Yeah, that's probably all really. Let me know though in the comments, have you checked out Mandalay Bay pool area? Did I do it the wrong way? Like, was there a space I should have maybe stayed at? Did I just come on the wrong time of the year because it is a little bit cooler right now, because there's a lot of kids around, because it being a long weekend, it being, I think, spring break? Maybe that's all it is. Maybe I just came at a bad time, and maybe I need to give it another shot. And as I said, I definitely would stay here again and give it that opportunity. So anyway, let me know below if you have been to this pool, what your thoughts were. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Please like this video, share it with your friends if they're thinking of coming to Vegas, looking for what amenities they have at Mandalay Bay, just to maybe compare the pools. I do have some other pool videos as well, like you'll see in my channel. I've got a video at the Mirage. I've got a video at the pool at Bellagio. I will have an upcoming pool video at Paris as well. And yeah, just as the channel continues to grow, there will be more pool and hotel reviews in Las Vegas. So once again, this has been Spotlight, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.